Tears.
Here we are again, back at the Goblin Cave. We had just taken out some goblins. Who would have thought?
Yeah. We shouldn't assume directly that we've killed all of them. Probably.
Well, we definitely haven't because I detected like 20 of them or something, and we've killed like 4, I think.
Yeah. Ollie sensed a bunch with her thing, and we've only killed. Well, we killed like 3 here, and then 1 came out, and then another 4. So we've only killed about 11.
I think we ended up I think I forget, but how many did we get with that trap?
3 or 4.
4 of
Oh,
them. Yeah.
right. Yes. 4. So we killed 4 at the trap. And then we killed 1 magician and 2 archers. So that makes total 7, I think.
And then I killed the 1 as well, right?
Mhm.
The one that came out with the sneak attack. So 8. And we said 20 or more.
So 12, I think, is doable if we play our cards right and not just rush into battle.
Yeah, I agree.
Cole should have decided to use the bow and arrow this time because once he wanted to try it. Second, because if they are armed with bow and poison arrows, that is a major danger. So for a melee fighter to just get in the middle until they could rush them.
Mhm.
Plus the wizard.
Yeah, that was the best sniping session we ever had. We just were just sniping each other.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No damage, no hits. Compared with the pretty much all other encounters where he used the fists and the took
So do we get the
not much
achievement
damage.
sniper duel?
No, I'm not. No. I will not be tempted. I will not be tempted. I will usually be the sniper build when
Stealth sniper.
conditions ask for it.
No, I
Huge.
said sniper duel. Like we all just engaged in a sniper.
Oh right.
Do we get
Right.
that from Minecraft? And if so, do we get extra X?
I don't think we were 50 meters away. Well, onward and outward. Do we now that we can look around this area of the cave?
Yes, we just
Do we see anything?
we finished the
of note?
session right after killing
Yeah.
the goblins. We didn't did anything else besides
Yeah.
that.
I know there's some crates over here. Can we rummage through those and see if maybe the goblins have some supplies that they stole?
Mhm. The crates are open, and you can see bones inside, rotten foodstuffs, other shiny objects like bent spoons, metal pieces of belt buckles or buckles from bags and sacks, saddles, and whatever else. And there is a few coins amongst the shiny bits. It's 4 septims.
Devin is not above taking 4 septims from the bent spoon and body part bag. He is going to grab them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys take whatever money we get. I'm loaded.
And he
So-
holds up a I don't know, some kind of small bone, and holds up to the group and says, "Hey, just what we were looking for." I think.
A bone?
A bone?
Yeah, we're looking for some corpses, right?
I think we were looking for courses of Vigilance of Stendar.
Well, who's to say this one
Yes.
isn't?
I mean, they have to be identifiable.
Hmm.
Or do you want to pretend to return to the city and pretend that those are the bones from the vigilance?
Well, if we don't find anything else, then I'm tempted. Yeah.
There should be at least something like clothes or something like that. Something
Okay.
that could connect with them.
All right. Well, let's go on then.
Yeah, I better. I bet we better catch up to Isolra before she gets herself into a spot of trouble.
Wait, where is she? Right? Where is she?
She
If I know.
pops out behind the two Earth Atronachs. She went all the way around. That
All the
way.
way
Oh,
around. Oh, yeah.
Aurelia goes, there you are. I was wondering where you went. It's like you just disappeared on us.
Her weapon is blooded. It is covered in blood. She, if I remember correctly, she did land a hit at someone with an opportunity attack. And she, she's kind of pouting, cleans her blade and says, well, I only got a chance to kill one of them.
Well, it's not that big a deal, is it?
She kicks one of the bodies, says, well, I haven't had my share of goblins yet. I hope there's more.
You can take the rest of them.
That's what she said. I haven't had my share of goblin.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Aurelia starts to get
A bit of a reach, but still valid.
Yeah, it's gonna be on Swords. It's gonna be a YouTube sword.
Aurelia goes, yeah, I mean, we could all go in there and we can all probably take out these elves. I mean, it can't be that hard, right?
I want to roll for perception or investigation to see if the cave has more passage.
Make a perception check with disadvantage due to the darkness.
Disadvantage.
Oh, you are Khajiit.
So-
You might have
I am a
something for
Khajiit. I
that.
have night vision.
You
Got
do.
little cat
Night
eyes.
vision.
Oh, before we get into combat again, I'm going to use 5 magical points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do a group healing word. So that way
Didn't we just heal? We just healed.
Yeah, I'm full health unless I just
Yeah, we
didn't save
did.
things right.
I'm full.
We did heal.
What about what about poor Randy? Randy too.
I think they'll be okay.
I mean, can't you basically unconjure them and conjure again with reset stats, reset hit points?
And you only use
HP.
the thing once per day.
It's not that I can use it once per day. It's just it would take it's hard to concentrate on. So I'd like to keep my Randys, my boys, alive.
I think we can. I don't know if I would use a group healing word just for 2 Earth Astronauts that may or may not have like 10 hit points missing.
How much did they take last session? Because I remember they took a lot of damage.
Make an intelligence check. Khajiit is page 20.
Oh, good. Here we. Intelligence is not Aurelia's strong suit, but hey, we ball. A 9.
Eyes of Night.
Good boy.
Yeah, Khajiit can see in the dark. Make a Regular perception test.
Regular perception. D20.
The regular,
Um,
sir.
So
Oh,
perception.
wait.
Let me
It's
see.
willpower.
Perception. Yeah, true. So it's a 15 total.
Mm-hmm.
Is that enough?
It is enough for me to tell you that you see an opening continuing right in front of you, this area, which also has a way to the left. And from where you were, you can also continue to the left, go deeper in the cave.
This might take a while exploring the whole cave. I don't feel strongly about for us to separate us.
I heard it's really good to do that.
No. Splitting the party is a dumb idea.
The
It's not a good idea, no.
if I remember correctly,
Um,
the Earth Atronachs had taken 35 damage
Total? Or each?
each. It was an AoE thing.
Oh wow.
It's a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
They are under half
What
health.
AoE was it? I don't remember that.
It was a cold spell
Oh, it was the Cone of Cold.
with conical shape. Yeah.
Okay. It was the conical cone of cold. As opposed to the other one.
Basically, do you want the cleric's bodyguards to still be alive?
What are we? Roast beef? Chopped liver?
No. See, you guys are the bodyguards. You guys are the damage dealers. You guys are the more important ones. The bodyguards are the ones who do the bitch work, aka keep me safe.
If you think it's most wise to heal them, then absolutely go and heal them. Your call.
Like it's more. I want you guys focused on damage dealing, not oh shit, someone has to babysit the cleric.
My biggest question is these Randys, if they die and you resummon them, are they not the same Randys? Like, do you lose them forever?
That is a good point. But also, again, it is a rule to determine if I can get two of them or not.
I'm not like making a point. I'm like genuinely curious. Like, are these contracted beings, or is it like you get a new Randy every time based on the surroundings?
I think it's just the same Randy, but I don't know
Oh, okay.
because I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Aren't they, I think they live forever, don't they? And they just, like, go back, and then they heal for a bit, and they come back eventually?
Oh wow.
I thought they just go back to Oblivion when they die. They're like, I'm done here. And they go, and then they come back.
I've decided my character does that as well. I'm joking.
Make an insight check on the Atronachs with the disadvantage due to the lack of humanoid features and expressions.
Can I
No,
make an Arcana check to determine whether or not I could just summon them back at full health?
You can summon another one. You can summon a Randy, an Atronach, and dispel the other two. And it's gonna be a fresh one.
Okay. Now, would it be now? Well, based off of the notes I have, would I be able to summon two of them, or the notes I just sold?
You sold the notes.
I know.
You didn't make a copy?
I think I did. Yeah, I think I have a copy.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did you?
I don't recall.
I can't recall either. It's been
Check
a
the
week.
VOD. No, I don't think you did.
Oh,
Yeah, I wouldn't say so.
I would assume I would have kept some like multiple copies of even the shitty copy of the notes.
You never mentioned it.
I think I did, but then we got embroiled in something. I don't know. But yeah, I'll just. I'll just use guidance to try to summon 2 more Randys.
Mhm.
Let's see what happens.
You summon a Randy, and the other two crumble into dust and sand.
Oh. Okay then. Works for me.
Well, at least we have one fully healed Randy.
You can attempt an Arcana test, and it's called tests in Warhammer. You can attempt an Arcana check to summon another one.
All right. We'll just ignore that one because I rolled it before I forgot. All right. Now I'll try it. Now I'll actually try it. Let's see what happens. 23.
So big.
Mm-hmm.
Like before you called for the roll, I rolled a nat 1. After you called for it, I rolled a 23. So I don't know which one you want to use.
Probably the nat one, because that's what you were rolling for the first time.
I keep the rolls I call for.
Next time though, if I do that, we're keeping the nat 1. Just to be fair.
We'll see.
Yeah. But
Another
just to
one.
make sure-
Well, another one comes up from the dust. Another one bites the dust.
And another one.
In this case, another one spits the dust.
I'd like to imagine they're both dancing like Freddie Mercury. Another.
You
Like
have
they're
successfully
dancing, they're-
summoned 2 Earth Atronachs.
All right.
Alright.
Ollie says, "Wow, 2 new ones? You can just do that?"
She goes, with significant focus, I am able to do so.
I ask if they're part of the team.
Yes, technically, they are.
I walk over to shake each of their hands.
Aww. I wish I could feed them metal ingots, because I would feed them gold ingots. Because they're such MVPs.
The Atronachs remain silent and expressionless.
I like them more that way.
Reminds me of my mother.
I'm feeding them gold so I can turn them into gold Atronach. They turn into gold Atronachs if they eat gold.
Okay, I turned back to Kodradov and I said, "So if we aren't splitting up, and everyone is now healthy, including our 2 Randy team members, what are we? Are we just trying to catch the other goblins? They fled. We killed all of them? Yeah. Oh, but I thought I could sense that they were fleeing. I thought I heard footsteps. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more."
We didn't find here. We only kill like 8, and plus we found just boxes of probably stolen goods. None of this looks like the proper I'm missing the word. The proper
I
Boss
interject, is this a
Goblin.
home invasion?
none. It's not that. It's the proper settlement of the goblins, like beds or anything like that. Something to prepare food or. So I guess
Their
it's
quarters. maybe?
more inside the. Probably it's more inside in the cave. Now the question is now which passageway Kozhudov will probably propose the one which is more use. But how to tell that? How to see
Oh.
which one is more use? like
Goblin.
scratches in the ground or something.
You know what? I think I got an idea.
Do it.
I'm actually going to cast the light cantrip around like each of these areas, so that way we can see what's going on.
You're doing what?
Can you light the cantrip? Put the cantrip into an object?
Yeah, I mean,
A
I could
moving
put it
object?
onto. Yeah, I could probably put it onto like.
An arrow, and
Yeah,
Kozhuzov will shoot the arrow to one of the tunnels.
Yeah, sure. I just put it on one of your arrows. Good luck, bud.
Kozhuzov will point into, let's assume, the middle passageway and shoot right into it until it hits something, probably the wall on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we're all,
Shit.
or never mind. Go ahead.
Do I have to roll?
No. You see crates.
More crates. Okay.
With your passive perception, you can see, and because you can see in the dark better than the other team members, not only do you see the crates, you see that there is quote unquote fresh stuff in them.
Ooh.
Airtight bottles, fish, cups with intact cups and jars with liquid still in them.
Okay. Kozhuzov signals the other members and points at it, and he will carefully walk into the crates.
The rest of you can barely make out the crates. It's the Khajiit vision that allows him to see the details beyond simple sage and shadows.
Devin's gonna
Okay.
walk slowly at the very back of the group.
Alright.
I'm trying to slink along the shadows using his little hiding ability.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
I'm-
walk. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say I'll be second.
You'll have to compete with Azora. She is eagerly jogging behind Kozhurdov.
I'll be third.
I'm gonna run next. I'm gonna run after Azora with the two Randys.
I'll be in the back then.
Okay. Kozhurdov, you see foodstuffs. You can tell that they have been scavenged, gathered, stolen, acquired from different sources, different areas, different cities even, or different trading camps, different traders.
Mm.
They are a collection of goods from all over the surrounding area. Some might even come from Cyrodiil.
Kozhuzov will grab something to eat. Is there like a hot dog or something? I could go for one of those now.
There is dried meats.
Or fish. Dried
He
meats.
asked
That's
for a hot
one.
dog.
Yeah, there's no hot dogs in this cave.
Ah, shucks.
Is that
Uh,
traditional and
damn.
elsewhere?
No, it's traditional for me.
Damn, that sucks, bro. Is there
Kozhuzov will grab
wine?
the dried meats and nibble on them.
Mm-hmm.
Is there gonna be wine? I hope there's wine.
They are bottles. I don't know if they are bottles of wine though. Probably.
I'd like.
This looks like it was stolen from trading caravan, so there will be probably a high probability of being wine involved.
I would like to check out these bottles.
The bottles contain mead.
I pull up the bottle of mead, I look at his aura, and I go, well, I think I know where this is going.
Mead.
Azora will swing her axe and says, "It's goblin time first."
She looks at her and goes, I want a rematch. That was bullshit. You didn't win that drinking contest, I did. Nord pride hitting again.
She scoffs. And says, "Well, I'll beat you again."
No, he looks at the Randys. What do you two think? They stand silently.
You know, they choose
Devin
silence.
just kind of looks at Ali, watching this whole thing go down with disappointment.
I turn and whisper to Devin, if they're not poisoned and on the ground in 30 minutes, I might take a fish. What are your thoughts?
You would do that.
I decide not to take a fish and look the other way. Embarrassed that I was tempted by the food laid before me. That might easily be a trap.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to slink around the corner, staying to the wall.
It's been a few minutes. Whoever's consumed any of the foodstuffs, you don't feel anything strange. You feel your belly's full. Your thirst quenched.
I'm not drinking it now. We drink it later.
Just saying.
We all.
You hear goblins deeper in the cave.
Not more mind goblins.
Do they sound like three or four of them, or a big crowd?
It sounds like there's a bunch
like
of them, not like a
big
number of them.
bunch.
Yeah.
Probably the rest. Yeah, 12. Probably 12, if the number is correct. The sound come from, I guess, the opposite side of the tunnel from
Yes.
where we came in. Okay. Korzhov will very carefully try to look into it without exposing himself so much. If there is any small hole that allows him to peek into, if the tunnel makes any curve or something like that, he will use it. Or if it goes like straight into another area, he has to go there instead. He, however, will not like just go alone without telling the others.
Make
I'll
a
follow
perception test, Koshurtov.
Uh, 9, which makes 11 total. Guess that's not enough.
Well, there are no sources of light in here, so you cannot make out
Harder to
how
do.
many or where exactly the goblins are. but you can definitely hear them around this area.
Okay. Kojo will not progress further. He will stay where he is until the others join him.
Okay, I think Ali will come over and presumably also hearing the goblins but not seeing them. I think I whisper something like, maybe we can lay a trap. Like, what if we were to cook some fish? Or what if we were to break some bottles and like set a trail of alcohol on fire? Like, is there any, like, would we be able to bring back enough wood to smoke out the goblins, or is the tunnel too expansive, do you think? Like, I just kind of throw out some ideas to discuss, and like, I invite everyone else over to see if anyone else has ideas of a trap that we could set for the goblins that are very obviously deeper in the cave.
To smoke out the goblins out of the cave will mean that we had to collect a big bunch of wood. That probably will take us the whole day.
Mm,
And even so, we don't know how large the cave is, if it continues in the other side, so they could just hide deeper into the cave.
that's a good point. Do you know, do you think that,
Plus,
go ahead.
plus we don't know, the cave might be to have might have another opening that allows for
Um,
uh,
Airflow.
airflow, pushing back the smoke into us instead instead of the onto the goblins.
That's a good point. I don't think that goblins are very civilized. I could be wrong in my goblin knowledge, but would they come somewhere if their favorite food was being cooked?
Make a nature
I
check.
think they would investigate. I think they would investigate, if not out of curiosity. Why
Hamburger.
would someone cook food in the area? Oh, a hamburger would feel nicely too.
I think Kozurdov is lured by cooked food. It's gonna be the meme with Ash and Pikachu laying on the floor, like me and the rat at 3 a.m. It's gonna be Kozurdov and the goblins.
I see on my character sheet that my favorite enemy is humanoid, and I get advantage on survival and intelligence checks regarding them. So, can I have advantage on the nature check if that
Yes.
falls under intelligence? Okay. All right. 1d20. Oh no, 2d20, and then plus 4. Okay. All right. So
12.
yep, 12. All right. So I know the goblins' favorite food, and if they would come if we made the favorite food.
Goblins do like meat, especially cooked one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, however, you don't necessarily know if they would go and they would be lured in this condition where they know there are enemies around. They might be too cunning to fall for that.
That makes sense. I I tell the group that we'll probably need a hostage. Or I don't know. I guess hmm, I don't know.
Huh. I got a bit of a dumb idea.
Go for it.
Let's hear it.
Aurelia is gonna like. I think I'm gonna cut like my flesh off, and I'm gonna actually like use burning hands to like make it smell like it's cooking.
Yeah, whose flesh?
Mine.
Whoa, okay. So
Goblin? It
that
said meat specifically. It didn't say what kind.
there's fish in a barrel here.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Well, then I cast burning hands on the barrel.
but I think the goblins might see through us. But here's another idea. If you don't mind being bait, maybe we can trigger a rock fall and pretend that you are stuck under some rocks and that we have to leave you because like we'll talk loudly and say that we have to leave you because it's too dangerous with all the goblins around and sorry but you have to fend for yourself. And then as the goblins come out to deal the final blow, we'll take them out one by one. If someone can cast light somehow and we can shoot them from afar. Potentially.
Uh,
This is an idea.
you know what? I think we're just gonna go with the very simple. How about we just walk away from the barrel of fish and then we just cast burning hands on the fish barrel and we just walk away and let the smell waft in.
We can do that.
I
Maybe
think
they'll
that
be
would could.
upset.
I think that could work too.
Because I don't think they're gonna fall for the same thing twice.
That's a good point. We
Agree.
did that last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
All right. I go and hide so that we can do this.
So, oh yeah, and before that goes off, before they come around, before I do the burning hands, I'm gonna actually grab. This is a pretty smart idea. I'm gonna put a glyph of warding underneath the barrel. So when they come to investigate the barrel, it'll just go off.
Where are you hiding?
uh,
Um,
preferably somewhere where they won't be able to see us.
Yeah. I like behind the big rock in the center is good.
Here?
All right.
Right
Oh,
next to the fish.
no, not there. Sorry, where I was. I was in a good
Okay,
spot.
okay.
Yes, that one. Thank you.
I'm gonna hide off between those two different colored rocks on the right.
All right.
Yeah, right there.
If possible, Korzydov will get well in the place where Zora is, but I guess
Typical
yes.
cat.
With warding, after they place down the glyph of warding, I'm going to activate. We should probably also get at least 30 feet away from the glyph of warding, otherwise we're going to take some damage.
Were you seeing glyph of warning on this? Okay.
Yes, this time.
Don't
Okay.
we have a
Okay.
torch? I asked if we could use a bit of meat in the torch.
Well, a glyph of warning is like just to make it explode.
Oh, so it won't even catch it on fire. It's just gonna blow everything up.
Yeah, but well, please keep in mind, I don't want collateral damage. I don't want to do like a crap ton of damage and all of you go, I'm down.
Yeah, let's do a torch instead. And if there's some meat to spare, you can pour that on the base of the barrel. That way it catches.
Well,
Is that
no,
okay?
what I was talking about was placing glyph of warding on the barrel
Oh.
and then casting burning hands. So when they come to investigate, bang, ambushed again.
And the fire won't set the glyph of warding off.
No.
No, it's whatever he chooses. Just
Okay.
set it off, sets it off.
Is everyone else okay with this? Is that what we're doing?
If you think it's worth the money.
And might not work again. So, we're just going to do the burning barrel and then we're just going to ambush them.
I think that's fine, yeah. I feel like we can probably take them head on. We're just kind of trying to cheese
Yes.
it.
Sometimes my brain gets ahead of me.
All good.
You're setting fire to the barrel?
Yeah, pouring all the
Yep.
meat all over it, and then... Devin's also gonna take one of the bottles and a couple bottles and break them. Just try to make the sound really loud, and try to, yeah. make
Wait,
it
how
super
many?
loud.
Before we go, how many bottles of meat are there?
6.
How many? 6 bottles. All right, I'm gonna take 3 bottles of meat, and then take a 4th. So and then hand it to Devin so he can smash it.
Yeah, and I pour it out over the fish and smash it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
And you know what? Never mind. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that.
And so then I'm gonna light the barrel, and then I go hide.
Where are you hiding?
Preferably where the Argonian is. I'm gonna have to make a stealth check, aren't I?
Randy might have to do it too.
I want you all to make stealth checks.
Oh,
Okay.
Good.
Casting guidance, Mother Kind, please help.
So
And, make one for both Randys.
We'll
I
just
can make one
for
for both
everyone?
Randys real quick.
yes.
Because I rolled a 7 on mine.
Okay. What was that, Koshudov?
I ask if Aurelia is going to cast guidance to everyone.
Yeah, sure.
Can you only do one at a time or no?
Yeah, you can only do one, yeah.
Everyone, take a guidance from Mother Kind. She's guiding.
Guidance is D4, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You can only give
Unfortunately, she was
guidance to
not
one
with
for
us.
this.
Yeah, it looks like Randy gave it to
Fortunately,
himself.
Mother Kind was not with me.
I have a question. I'm gonna read the thing that says one with the shadows, Twilight Shroud feature. I can attempt to hide, but I'm only lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, falling snow, mist, dim light, and other natural phenomena. This is just attempting to hide, right? I wouldn't necessarily have advantage on the stealth check.
You wouldn't, no.
Okay. Cool.
Alright. Well, I had some bad numbers, honestly. Let's see how the goblins do.
Aurelian's just trying to hide, but her butt is sticking out.
Maybe it's the two Randys. The two giant Earth astronauts.
I do feel like one of these is slightly more noticeable than the other.
They're not exactly very inconspicuous.
But in the other
Listen,
end,
I'm
they're
gonna-
made of earth and stone. They are in an environment of stone. They should be able to, unless
Blend in, yeah.
their movements cannot be like stopped.
Do you assume
They
that
will-
every stone and every kind of earth looks the same?
In the dark, yes. In the dark, yes.
There's a big flame. I think the room should be lit. I'm hoping that I don't get disadvantage on my shots because the fire is so big.
Astronauts just. You think they see us, bro?
Yeah, they're just looking straight forward.
Oh, this poor cow.
A goblin comes slowly, carefully forward, looking around. Sees nothing.
I would like to try and quickly shoot the goblin, like in a non-vital area, so that it yells and more goblins come to help it.
Make an attack roll with advantage because you are hidden.
Okay.
Also, you don't you do bonus damage to people who haven't moved yet?
I do bonus damage to people who haven't moved yet, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you add whatever that is.
Okay. Let me find that.
It's either bonus damage or bonus to attack. Or...
Oh, it's advantage on initiative when not incapacitated. Never mind. I'm reading the wrong thing. Oh, creatures who haven't had a turn. Advantage on attacks against creatures who haven't had a turn in combat yet.
Oh.
I don't think you can double up on advantage
No,
though.
you can't.
Okay.
No.
Alright. Let's see. Okay, so this is to hit.
Probably gonna be +5, right? because it's your weapon attack.
It's agility
Oh, I didn't
plus
do the plus 5.
proficiency.
Yeah, so it's an attack. So you plus 8.
Oh, plus 8. Okay.
So-
Then my higher roll was 13 plus 8 is a 21.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. All right, 1d8 plus 6. You're right.
1d4, not 4.
Oh, did I do 1?
You should just wrote plus 4 instead of plus 1d4.
Oh, plus 1d4. Okay. All right, let me just roll 1d4 and just ignore that 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 2 is 10. So that should be 10 damage.
14?
No, I just
No,
got
no,
10.
10.
I did it wrong. It's 10.
Okay. The arrow lands in the goblin's stomach. It starts growling, starts screaming. It says something in goblin you do not understand. Looks around trying to see who got him. And
I'm gonna run up and stab him in the back of the neck while he's kind of disoriented.
he is surprised. You can take your turn before he can do anything. Uh,
25 to hit.
That hits.
Hope so. Alright. Do I get sneak attack?
Yes.
Damage.
The goblin dies. As you slit its throat, it gargles, collapses, and you can see its blood spreading on the ground. It goes
I go
limp
back to my
after a
hiding
few moments.
Damn.
I do my best to imitate whatever goblin noises he made so that more goblins will come out. What do I have
You
to roll?
Goblin calls.
Yeah, I'm doing my best. I want more goblins to come so you can pick them off.
Make a performance check with a disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, that's great.
Maybe we shouldn't have killed too quickly.
Well, I didn't want to.
On the other hand, leaving us suffering, it was a bit cruel.
Oh wow, my low roll is a 13 minus 1. So 12. Does 12 work? Do they think I'm a goblin?
You do hear goblins, all right?
Is it B?
Are we keeping the same stealth roll for me from before?
Yeah.
So what's happening?
So we had laid a trap via the burning fish in a barrel.
Ollie made some goblin calls to try to attract more goblins.
And they liked what I said.
Is there any other goblins that are going on? Because I could shoot them.
Looks like it.
Yeah, go for it.
The goblins
Cool.
And they see you.
charge through.
I'm
And,
gonna shoot the lead goblin in the head,
and we
or at
have
least try to shoot him.
we have
shoot
to
him
roll
somewhere.
for initiative.
Let's go.
Sadness.
Yeah. Love it.
It's the first time I've rolled high on an initiative roll.
Hmm.
I rolled a 21. Oh lord, we're finally here.
Fortune on Devon.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Oh. Listening to something good there,
Ooh.
Burger.
Who's watching YouTube?
It's Burger.
Come on, man.
Just ignored.
Just-
Crazy.
yeah, fuck you, dude.
These use dick.
Mm,
So it's. Wait, is it me?
we're still rolling initiative.
Push it
Yeah.
up. We all rolled. I guess you're doing a Zora and like up.
Okay. First goes Kozhurdov.
Oh,
He rolled a nat 20.
nice.
I'm proud of
did.
you.
So,
You did.
how many goblins are at least in view?
3.
And how are they armed?
One of them is more heavily armed than the others. It's got a full set of armor.
Kojizo will try to shoot an arrow at one.
Mm-hmm. Make an attack roll.
Hey Burger, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but could you not could you like mute that or something?
Yeah, it's kind of we're hearing the whatever sounds
Yeah.
coming from there. So proficiency is 3. It's plus the agility, right?
Yes.
So my total bonus is 5. And I rolled a total of 19.
That is a hit.
First hit.
Roll damage.
Damage. And because it's a damage, is a d6 plus, is a d8 plus a d6.
Yes.
2 arrows. Oh, I could roll again for a
It's a second
arrow.
attack, yeah.
Can I?
Yes.
So let's try again. And I rolled a 3 plus 5, 8. It's not gonna hit.
That
I
doesn't
guess.
hit.
So it's just 1.
1d8
1d8 and 1d6.
Plus your agility, yeah.
Plus agility too. So it's a total of 13 damage.
Nice. Movement, bonus action.
I already no. No, I'll just stay like this. I cannot like shoot again, right?
No.
Then I'm not doing anything. I'm not going move from where I'm here. Where am I? No.
Mm-hmm. It is Aurelia's turn.
Oh, cool. All right. I am going to take a pot shot at one of the goblins. Actually, wait. Can I see these goblins?
From where you are, you can see... No, you cannot.
All right, I'd like to move and just to where I can see one.
All right.
Right, I'm gonna take a shot with with my bow.
Yes.
All right, let's see what happens. I think I just rolled a nat 20. All right, I rolled a 26, so that is a nat 20 on the die.
Okay. Roll double the damage dice then.
— 15 damage.
15 damage. The goblin makes the same sounds as the first one did when it was shot.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. What about the
Do the
Randys?
Randys share your initiative?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they play after Aurelia.
I'm gonna have the Randys move up. Try to bully the goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Just to act as a barrier. Trojan up comes flanked by two bouncer looking motherfuckers.
So, do you attack with them?
Alright, I gotta figure out what their stats are actually.
It has 1 melee attack. And they get +5 to hit, and it's 1d8
Okay.
plus 3 damage.
Okay, good. Alright, I'm gonna roll them both just to make this quicker.
Which goblins are you attacking?
The goblin I shot.
Okay.
Bully him! So the first one rolled a 14, so that's a 19. The second one rolled a 5, which is 10.
Okay. One of them hits. Roll damage.
It's +3, right?
Yes.
10 damage.
10 damage. The goblin is taken out. Its head smashed against the walls of the cave. And blood and brains splatter everywhere. And they start dripping down the wall.
Dang, Randy must be really mad.
It is Ali's turn.
Okay, so I decide to attack whatever goblin is most visible and not blocked by the Randys. Oh yeah, I primal mark him first. Good point.
Fight like butterflies, fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
You can see all three of them.
And since so the one nearest me,
Okay.
on the right, and then if they haven't moved, then I should have advantage. I think.
You
No.
do not.
Oh, is it because of primal mark? Give me 1 second. Let me read this. Oh, my character sheet. 1 second. Let me figure this out. Oh, it's advantage on attacks against creatures who haven't had a turn in combat yet for feral ambush.
Burger King, man. Come on.
Burger, I can hear you watching American Dad with Roger talking.
Don't be like that.
Burger.
It's Aurelia's turn.
Don't make me mute you, man.
Okay. He's still watching the same thing. Dude,
That's so crazy.
that is crazy.
Make the attack roll, Ali.
Okay, I'll
Well,
just make
you
it.
just want to confirm. Feral Ambush says advantage on things that haven't had a turn in combat yet. Does she get that, or does she?
She doesn't know.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 16 plus 8 is 24 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. We're trying to make.
Okay.
Let's see it. Ali, let's loose an arrow against the goblin.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to figure out my numbers.
1d8 plus... plus...
What's the primal mark? And how much is the primal mark? D6. So D8 plus a D6 plus a D4 is their favorite enemy, and then 1D4 is their favorite enemy because they're humanoid.
Okay, so that's 14 damage.
14 damage.
Thanks.
The goblin didn't like that. It grunts and has its wind knocked out of it. Yeah, it is its turn. It will elect to not attack the two earth Atronachs in front of it. And will instead elect to attack the elf.
Cool.
14.
Doesn't hit.
It is too slow. Its hit lands on the rock behind you. The other one's dead. This one will shoot at Aurelia. It misses. Devin, it's your turn.
Oh, cool. Alright. Devin is going to... Would you say that these two goblins are within 5 feet of each other?
No
Or are they
goblins
actually-
are within 5 feet of each other, no.
Okay. All good. I'm going to cast Reaping Mark for 2 magicka as my bonus action. It's concentration. I choose a creature I can see and mark it for death, exposing its weakness to me. Until a spell ends, I deal an extra 1d4 to the target whenever I hit it with a weapon or spell attack.
Nice.
If it drops to 0 before it ends, the damage I deal increases by 1 die size to a maximum of 1d12.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna make an attack roll now. $25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Because I'm using that rapier that has the sharpened bleeding effect, he has to make a DC 12 endurance saving throw.
He passes.
He passes. Okay. I'm gonna roll damage with the reaping. 8 plus 4. Oh yeah, Ollie had 2 attacks. I think she forgot to take her second. But I'm gonna just roll his damage real quick. 11 damage on the guy right in front of me.
It dies. Any movement?
can you zoom out a little bit and so I can look to like what's to my left? I'm going to go behind that rock that I'm standing next to. Like to the right side of it, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Yep. Thank you.
This guy attacks the Atronach. He hits. And he does damage. A bunch of damage. Then you see a goblin come up from behind y'all. With a few others.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Yay.
They are coming from where we came, right?
Yes.
Oh.
So they just arrived at the cave.
Not necessarily.
Probably they came from other parts of the cave then. Yeah, the other passages.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I want... all of you to make a Constitution saving throw against poison.
Uh-oh.
So I
That
believe
definitely
I'll...
included-
Yeah. Devin, no. I believe Ali has advantage against poisons.
I think it was disease.
Yeah.
It was disease. Yeah.
Um,
You're right.
If she was Bosmer, I think she
Yeah.
gets the poison.
Unlucky.
Imagine a half Argonian, half Bosmer. Just like the most resilient being to ever live.
What I should have been.
Oh, that's gross looking.
Okay. So whenever we're rolling to save against the poison, it's just the regular d20, right? Like we just
Yeah.
roll. Oh, the
Is it a saving
Constitution.
throw?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a saving throw.
Yeah, a
for
con save
Constitution.
plus
Okay.
whatever your Constitution saving throw modifier is.
All right. Thank you. One moment.
Wait, it's
Endurance.
Constitution.
Endurance. Yeah. I have to.
Okay. Thank you.
I rolled a total of 9.
9.
Oh.
Spoilers. That's not enough.
Break it to
16 is not enough.
Okay.
16 is enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Burger. I'm sorry, I had muted you. What was it?
16.
16. Okay.
That was
Yeah.
16.
16 is enough.
I got a 12.
Mm-hmm. With this nauseating gas filling your lungs, you cannot basically fight. You cannot do anything else. You will spend your next action coughing.
Oh.
So does this affect Ollie, or
Retching
who
and
does this
reeling.
affect?
It affects whoever is in this area, basically.
I rolled
So
a 12. I guess a 12 didn't save.
no, it doesn't.
Okay.
This goblin, the Atronachs are immune to poison. Kozhurdov, Azura, Aurelia. And yeah.
You got me a 6. I survived, thank God.
And it is Kozhurdov's turn, who is still in this cloud.
Mm. So you said that we cannot fight with just. We can only cough.
Yes, you retch and reel. And
I mean,
you,
if that's all that I can do in this turn, that's
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
you have to roll at the start of each of your turns. Aurelia, you can play. You can take your turn normally.
Okay, cool. How big is this? How big is this thing that I'm in?
It's a 20-foot radius sphere.
So that gas doesn't exactly tell me like how big it is, right?
No. It was cast right there. The center point is here. So it's maximum is there. Like you
I'd like
can
to get.
you can move and get out of it, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to move and get out of it, just real quick,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast at 3rd level a glyph of warding right underneath the goblin. By the way, the trigger is them standing on top of it.
Glyph of warding has a range of touch.
Oh, well then in that case, Then in that case, I'm thinking about something else.
Think of something else.
Huh. There's gotta be something I could do here that'll actually help me out, because actually I'll command one of the Randys to come back. But after I do this, I'm actually going to shoot an arrow at the goblins that are currently right in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Make the attack roll.
12.
.12 does not hit.
Okay. Now I command one of the Randys to come back and just stand in front of me as like a protection scheme. So now, so that way, if they want to come at me, they have to go around Randy, and that'll provoke opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
And the other Randy's gonna punch the goblin that's currently standing in front of Kozhurdov.
Okay. Make an attack roll for Randy.
He's got this, guys. He rolled an 8. He does not get this.
He does not. The goblin dodges to the side.
See, that's Randy too. He's always been a bit of a disappointment, but he's in the right. He's got his heart's in the right place.
He's the other Randy. Ali is retching. You can feel your amphibian lungs hurt and itch from the inside. You have to pass your turn, basically.
Okay.
That goblin's dead. Now this goblin will shoot at this Randy.
How dare he? Leave my son alone.
He hits.
No, not my son.
Randy takes damage. These two will let loose at Aurelia. First one got a 16.
Let me just
Second one
No.
got a 24.
Alright, we're good. You're good.
4 damage.
Alright.
Devin,
Yes.
it is your turn.
If
To
I
die.
go into the cloud, does it seem like I would have to make that check? Yeah, right. Or
Well,
is it on cast?
you don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to stay out of the cloud.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to assign my reaping mark to the armored goblin right there that I
Mhm.
can see next to Randy. I'm going to make an attack with my crossbow.
Mhm.
Here we are. I like this metal. Plus, come on, 19.
That hits.
Beautiful. 1d8 plus 1d6 because the first target of the reaping mark died, so it goes up by a d or by a die size. And then plus, what is my bonus? Bonus is 4. Okay. Oh, do I get? Sorry, I should have asked. He's next to Randy. Can I get sneak attack on
You
him?
get, yes, you get it.
Okay, sorry. Let me add that. Wow,
Total of 30.
30 damage.
Yeah. The goblin
Got-
gets got.
Oh, he's gobbed.
He's a goblin.
He's no longer behind.
He's a goblin.
He's just a dead
What-
goblin.
Was he wearing like some kind of platey like armor, like scrap armor? Or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
it
yeah.
looked like?
Like
I managed
no-
to wriggle the crossbow bolt in between some of the chinks in his neck or his head or something.
between the cooking
So we-
pot and the then the doorknob.
Yeah, the wooden spoon.
Next one.
Yeah,
Next is these.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a hide. Oh no, I can't. Can I take a hide bonus action with
You can. You're a
No,
rogue.
I
Yeah.
already used my. I already used my bonus
yeah,
action.
yeah,
So
yeah.
never mind. I can't do that. I'm gonna stay where I am. I like that spot.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
These goblins will assault Aurelia and Randy.
Oh. But don't they provoke Randy?
Oh. You are so close that they can avoid Randy's reach.
Ah, damn.
2 of them
Well-
attack you. First one misses. Second one gets an 18.
On the die, yep, you meet it, you beat it.
Wrong dice. Sorry. This one deals 9. 9. The other one attacks Randy. Doesn't hit. And they make their vicious goblin sounds as they slash and stab at you. And the big one.
Oh, DM, it is a good thing that I saved this.
The big one will cast something.
Wait, is the poison cloud a concentration?
I cannot answer that.
It's for him to know and us to only ponder.
To find out.
Yeah.
Hmm. A second. The goblin will unleash a green ray against Ali with a 19 to hit.
Okay, so Ali does Scout's Evasion, and I'll read my little note. It says, when you are hit, you can roll a d6 as a reaction, adding the number rolled to your AC. If the attack still hits, you take half damage from it. I can do this 3 times per short or long rest. So my AC is 15.
I
Let me
want to
roll a d6.
see if you can do that even while.
Oh.
It is a reaction, but
Yeah, it's a reaction, right? It'd be like shield.
Yeah. Might be affected by the gas.
So you might not be able to take reactions in gas, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
I would say if she's poisoned, right? But if she isn't anymore, and can take regular actions, then probably fine. Did you attack on your turn, Ollie?
I did not. I was coughing.
Hmm.
Could you spend distraction? Yeah, you can do that. You can do that.
Okay, thank you.
Roll 1d6.
Alright, I'll do that. Okay, it's rolled. It is
It's
a
a
6.
6.
So my AC is 21.
It
Not-
misses. The ray lands right next to your head on the stone wall there, and it dissipates harmlessly.
Ollie, that now that GIF has even a double meaning because that's just Ollie dodging.
It'd be funny if Ali had a very similar quote to Muhammad Ali. Float like a float like a would be a good thing that floats. I don't know.
Probably like
Something to think about.
Flow like a
like a
net,
lily
sting
pad.
like a wamasu.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful. I whisper
Koshurtov,
that under my breath as it misses.
make an endurance check.
Korsakov, Dad, help! Father, help!
This is a nice one that will got us parameters. Because the dice hate me, let's see how it goes. Okay, you're forgiven for now. I rolled 18.
You stick your head out of the
So,
cloud and take a deep breath of non-noxious air. You can take your turn as
I
normal.
guess the gas is close to the ground, and Kozhudov kind of climbs a bit of stone to try to breathe over it.
You get on top of Azora.
And yes, he does that like ninja thing where they step in something almost like weightless. Now, who do I shoot with? I guess those 3 goblins are too far away from. I don't know.
And these goblins.
Oh, those 3, of course.
You can reach them.
How about?
You can.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot one of
You
those.
can
then.
also reach this one. Oh, with your bow, yeah, they
it
are
is
they are all in range. Yeah,
with the bow. In the
everyone
bow.
is
But
everyone
is
is
the
in
one
range.
okay. This is the one in the other side in view, in the line of sight.
It is, yes, and it is also
No,
lit enough so that you can make a ranged attack roll normally without disadvantage.
okay. Okay, then I'm going to shoot at it
Mm-hmm.
twice.
Yes.
And I failed the first one, but I rolled 14 with the second. 14, which the bonus makes it, well, 19. I guess that's a hit.
That is a hit. Yeah, roll damage.
D86. Plus 2, 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it for my turn.
That's it. Aurelia.
All right. So I gotta ask a question. How far would I have to be to get everything within range of me in 15 feet foot in a 15-foot radius?
15-foot radius. That's what a 15-foot radius looks like.
Should I move past those gal? You know what? All right, I'm gonna have to take it. I want to move past. I want to move around those goblins, get to the middle of that area, and cast something.
Okay. Like here.
Yeah, just a little bit closer to those guys.
Yeah. With a 15 range, you can get all of them.
All right, cool. I'm gonna pull out a
Does
scroll
it
and
provoke
cast
attacks of
Thunderwave.
opportunity though?
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
provoke
know.
from the two of them. Let's see.
All right,
First one gets a total of 20. Second one misses.
I'll take it. I'll take the damage. This is worth it.
11. And we can also do that.
I'm gonna use a scroll of Thunderwave.
All right.
So all of them have to make a constant saving throw. The is gonna be, I think, it's fine. So DC
As you start reading the incantation,
counterspell.
counterspell.
Oh, does anyone else? Hold on. I think.
You see the letters vanish in front of you as if someone else is reading the scroll. But instead of forming magic energy around you and harnessing the magic imprinted on the scroll, you can see it dissipate, blacken, and vanish. As
Hold on.
the goblin ruins the magic.
He does look pretty spooky.
With a mist and all.
Yeah. It looks like something he would do.
Anything else?
I'm gonna
Bonus-
say this, guys. If you guys, God, eat the dog Saturday, mother. I just
I got like 3
You're
words of
cutting
that,
out,
man. You
yeah.
gotta repeat that.
I'm saying this.
I
got
don't.
less.
I said that up. That's what I hear.
Kill the captor. One counter spell is bad, but imagine if I'm trying to cast a healing word and I can counter spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be very
Might
funny.
as well be the Thunderwave.
So, all right. See, that was an action, right? To pull out the scroll was an action.
Yeah. Thief rogues can use items as a bonus action.
Hmm.
Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna pull the
enough.
Randy. Actually, I'm gonna have the Randy throw a goblin at the caster.
Okay. Make an athletics. Make an athletics check. Contested. These
What's the
Atronachs have +3 strength.
10?
It is not enough. The goblin escapes the grapple. It's still fighting.
All right, I'm gonna command one of the other. I'm gonna command the other Randy to go grab a goblin corpse and throw it at the caster.
There is a goblin corpse right next to it.
Yep.
It is kind of 50 feet away, though.
Like carry,
Mm,
have him, just have him walk over with the corpse and throw it at him.
This is the armored one too, so it'll hurt. Gonna get cutlery everywhere.
Can come up to here. It will come here to avoid
Okay.
the opportunity attacks.
All right.
And make an attack roll with disadvantage
Oh,
due to the distance. It's +5 to hit.
so I rolled a 17. That's the lowest roll.
17. That is successful. Where's the corpse? I'll just make another one.
The caster and says, it says, you know, I was going to be very nice, but fuck you. As the goblin corpse comes tumbling past her.
The ragdoll goblin just flies through the air and hits the caster. Roll 1d8.
This is the best. This is plus its strength mod or no?
Yeah. +3.
Oh, 6.
6.
It was worth it.
You do not understand what the goblin says, but you can definitely tell it's swearing. And it's mentioning Aurelia's family.
I put up the finger,
Which one?
middle finger. You stupid goblin! My
Ali,
goblins.
make an endurance check. Saving throw, sorry.
Okay, I will do that. 1 second. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, I get a nat 20 and it's 22.
You take a breath of fresh air. You can act normally.
Okay, so I am gonna take 2 attacks. So there are 2 goblins in front of the spellcaster goblin.
Yes.
I'm going to aim at the one to the left on the left arrow. Yes,
Mhm.
that one. And I will take my longbow, and it says on my character sheet that because I'm a ranger, I get 2 attacks
Yes.
per turn. Okay. So, alright, I'm gonna roll my first attack to hit. Okay. I get a 10 to hit. Does it hit?
That is not a successful attack.
Okay, then I try again. Oh, I forgot to put my primal mark. Okay, as a bonus
For your
action.
second one. For your second attack, you can do it.
Yes, as my bonus action, I put a primal mark on the same goblin that I was attacking,
Mm-hmm.
and then I am going to try to hit again.
Go ahead.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna roll to hit again. 1d8. Okay, this time I get 12. Does that hit?
That still is not enough.
Okay. Then I unsuccessfully in my turn.
It is too dark.
Oh, sorry. Am I in the open?
You are in the gas cloud still.
Okay, can if I see that Devin, I think, or maybe I don't see Devin.
You do not see Devon.
Okay. I think I generally knew where Devin was before the gas cloud hit, and I run in his general. Well, and I guess hide is a whole nother action, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess you all the
You know, let me just stay where I am. I'm good.
Okay. They're dead. Now, the goblins with the bows. This one will take a shot at Ali. Oh, shit.
Alright, I'm gonna do the scouts evasion again.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Let me roll that, sorry.
1d6.
Oh, well, let me double check if it's when I'm hit by attacker afterwards. Oh, when you are hit. Sorry, I'm not hit yet. Never mind.
You are hit by an attack.
Oh, I am. Okay, then as my reaction, here I go. Thank you. Okay, so this time I got a 5, so it's 20 to hit.
You save it. The arrow flies harmlessly and whistles next to your ear and lands on the other side of the battlefield. These two,
Right.
they will let loose at Aurelia. First one gets a 22 to hit.
All right.
Second one gets a nat 20.
Okay.
You get 22 points of damage.
Okay, guys. So I'm gonna tell you this now. Oh, help! Dying.
Can you heal yourself or
where's
no?
Azora?
Yes, I can heal myself,
Sure.
but I'm in the hands of a god.
Has she been moving?
Oh.
She also was affected by the cloud, and her turn is after yours, Devon.
I see.
It is
Okay.
Devon's turn now.
Okay.
Nope.
No, he was fighting the poison for a while.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. I am going to bonus action dash
Mm-hmm.
to the left around these rock crags. No, to the left, or down. Like downwards. Because I see an opening back here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it looks pretty open. I'm gonna try to hug the wall of the. Sorry, it's hard for me to describe. I'm gonna run up, and then or diagonal up left there, yes, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna try to go. And I get 35 movement per dash because I have 35
Yeah.
speed. Okay, I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna see if I have an angle with my crossbow against any of the goblins from there. If not, I'm going to continue moving.
You got 5 more feet. This goblin has 3/4 cover from where you are standing right there. It would have +5 to its armor class.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action dash. Or sorry, I'm gonna main action dash, and I'm going to continue running.
Yeah,
Just straight
35
forward.
more feet.
Oh no, sorry, I didn't even use my regular movement.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna use my regular movement.
You can go up to here
And
with
try to.
with dash.
I'm gonna try to see if I can finagle around that rock and get an angle on this guy from behind him or something.
You can have clear shots against these two
Okay.
from this area. And
Okay.
if you come here, you would have 3/4 cover from him.
I'm gonna shoot one of the minor mages,
Mm-hmm.
or I guess they're archers.
There are two.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot the one closest to me.
Mhm.
I already used my bonus action, so I can't reaping mark.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just gonna make a attack with my crossbow on him.
Okay.
Tend to hit.
Don't you have advantage?
No, I don't. Well, if he says I have advantage, but I don't have anything in my kit that would give it to me. Here.
No, you wouldn't have advantage. It would be a sneak attack, but don't have advantage
Yeah.
in any way.
Yeah. Bonus action, movement, action. I don't have anything else.
It is this guy's turn. Should I? This one will attack Ali. Natural 20.
Okay, I think I still go ahead and use my final.
You already used your reaction.
You've already used your reaction.
Oh, I already used it. Oh, okay, never mind. Carry on.
16 damage. These two will attack Randy 1. First one hits. Second one doesn't. Randy 1 takes a bit more damage. Oh, he hasn't taken any? Yeah, he hasn't taken any. Oh.
Oh, he's a tank.
Yeah.
Now it is Azur's turn. She's still on the fart juice, and she is throwing up.
That's what I.
And it is this guy's turn now.
So she can't even move. She's just completely
Yeah.
immobilized. Wow.
This guy. Will cast. Something with an attack roll. First one hits. Second one doesn't. He's shooting at you, Azura.
You mean Aurelia?
Aurelia, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
7 points of damage.
I am
Is it
down.
the guy right in front of her? Okay.
I am down. So, healer down, that means my turn 6 gonna have to go into that phase.
Yeah. I'll try to help you out.
Kozhurtov. Make an endurance saving throw.
Once again.
Yeah.
Of course. Why?
Because you stayed in the
I
gas.
rolled an 8.
Yeah. You still have to pass your turn grabbing your guts burning from the inside from the goblin's magic spell.
This is not funny. This is not funny at all.
Mucus and tears are
Let's
running
pretend
down
that
your
you're
face.
prone. Let's just pretend you're prone. Just like that. Okay.
Aurelia,
for this, but
make
I'm
it
just-
make a death saving throw. And it is Ali's turn.
Okay.
Oh, 22, so I made a save.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, seeing that Aurelia is down and really close to these goblins, I run to attack the goblin on the left of her. Like, so I like to get a little. Well, I guess that'll give me a disadvantage on my longbow, right? I think I just.
You can get out of this goblin's
Oh,
range,
okay.
provoking an opportunity attack. You can
No, that's
shoot
okay.
normally and then close the distance more.
I think I'll stay with Well, I don't know if I do
Okay.
have a healing potion. Let me check.
Uh.
I need help, unless he wants to take 5 minutes. Okay. No, I haven't picked up anything. You're right. I think we were given healing potions, but I didn't write it down, so I don't know.
Did she get one from the Vigilance of Stendar?
I think all of you
I don't know
got
if her
at
sheet
least
got-
one.
Yeah. I think she got one, right?
Yeah.
I don't think her sheet saved from that session.
Didn't.
Oh.
So I do have a healing potion. I wrote it
You
onto
do,
the sheet
yeah.
now then. Thank you. Alright, if I were to throw that to Aurelia as like a bonus action or something, would that work or no?
You
I
would
am
have
unconscious.
to move into melee range with her and spend your action to give it to her, to admission it to her.
Okay.
Administer it.
I think I go ahead and do that then.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that.
Provoke an
So I
opportunity
know I
attack.
evoked.
The goblin misses.
Oh.
You can administer the healing potion. What was it? 2d4 plus 2?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Roll that.
So do I have to roll it or does
Yeah, you
Aurelia?
rolled it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I'll roll 2d4, sorry. Alright. 2d4. Okay, it's 5.
7 total.
Yeah.
Oh, 7 total?
Aurelia has 7 total HP.
Okay, so I'm up,
You
and
are
I
up.
can't take my action. Yeah, I can't take my action. That sucks.
Bonus action.
Ali has a bonus action as well, yeah.
I think
I forgot.
What's up?
When Aurelia was down, Randy's were attacking.
Disappeared.
No. The first one crits one of the goblins,
Oh.
killing it. The other one attacks this one, hits, kills it. So
Ollie didn't take any damage from that guy anyway. So.
yeah, you didn't. So okay, that's how things are. Now, Aurelia, make an Arcana check.
Oh man.
Seeing that Randy's are both still present, that can mean only one thing.
Are they unbound?
15.
That as long as they are summoned and not controlled by you for any reason, they act as unbound. So they would be attacking closest targets.
I'll have to use a turn to dispel them then.
Mm-hmm. Now that you are conscious again, you have them under control.
Okay, so just make sure that okay, I know I've said this like 100 times. Please For the love of God, someone. I don't care who it is. Just make sure I don't get killed.
Yeah, it's kind of hard when you're in the middle of 6 of them, but we'll do our best.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I
You're
know.
gonna evoke 2 attacks of opportunity. Like, it'd be easier before that.
It
To be honest,
is
I wasn't
this
expecting them to
guy's
run up.
turn. This guy. Well, he will shoot at Ali. He gets.
Wait a minute, if there's-
What's the
Well,
range there?
It's 50 something feet.
Cool.
He gets a 16 to hit. You can use your reaction to get a d6 armor class.
Okay. So he got a 16 to hit. I'll go ahead and roll. I'll use my last
Mhm.
Are-
yes. I'll use the last scout's evasion. Let me roll the d6 in a second. Okay, it is a 3, so he would need 18 to hit. So I'm saying
Yeah, I mean the minimum is 1, so he would miss even if you didn't roll it, just by using it.
oh, you're right.
These two, they are in melee. They will attack with their puny little daggers. One of them hits and does
Okay.
4 damage.
What's your AC, really?
18.
18.
18, you said?
No.
Okay.
Devin, it is your turn.
Awesome. I'm going to try to get around this rock and get behind this goblin priest.
Mm-hmm.
You should. Don't forget the bonus action hide.
Yeah. You can attempt to bonus action hide and get advantage on
okay.
your attack roll.
Got it. I'm gonna bonus action hide and then try to get the
Hmm.
sneak.
You have to roll higher than his passive perception.
Okay. I think I have my stealth is +4, so let's see what I get. 12.
You do not.
Alright, I don't get the hide. Unfortunate. I'm gonna make the attack with my rapier.
Mm-hmm.
$25 to hit.
That is a hit.
He has to make the DC 12 endurance.
He fails.
Awesome. Alright, he takes 2d8 plus 4 piercing. 14 damage.
Mm-hmm. Didn't like that.
I bet he didn't.
He cuckles. Mm-hmm.
I guess I got within range. That's fine. Yeah. Cool.
This guy will attack the Atronach. He hits.
Randy versus the Giga Chad Goblin.
Azora fails.
Man,
Then this
I thought
guy.
you were supposed to be like tanky.
Yeah.
Good endurance or something, yeah. Crazy.
Rolling like I haven't seen 2-digit number with her.
Wow.
The goblin will make a spell attack against Devon.
Okay, does he
With-
get, is it a melee spell or?
It is a melee, yeah.
Okay.
It is a 9-10 to hit.
A 19 hit. Hits.
You take
I'm gonna uncanny dodge whatever this is.
6, 9 necrotic damage.
Okay. I'm gonna have that to 4 with uncanny dodge.
Mm-hmm.
nine.
And I'm gonna make a Constitution saving throw for my concentration save.
Okay.
I just have to beat 10, correct?
Yes.
For my, okay. I
The
have,
stinking fog dissipates,
I have +5 to this. Roll.
and the area
20,
clears.
+5. I make my concentration save.
You're good. Kozhurdov, you can act as normal.
Run in and give them the peepee
Finally.
paws.
You're laying in a pool of yours and Azura's puke.
Gross. Kozhurdov will breathe and shoot again as the goblin near the light.
Mm-hmm.
2 arrows, and he will fail both of them.
Damn.
Oh, God.
Yeah. You still have tears in your eyes. You cannot aim properly, and there's this Atronach in
Yes,
the way.
I'm going home. I'm going home and cry. Oh, I'm already home. I'm already at home. I just need to cry then.
Aurelia,
You'd rather be.
it's your turn.
Home is where the heart of Lorcan is.
So first,
I say as a dummy.
I really hope it doesn't get counterspelled, but because I need to heal myself.
Heal yourself, please.
I'm going to use my level 3. I'm going to use 5 spell points to heal myself with
Mhm.
healing word.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm good.
The spell goes off.
All right, good. Then I'm gonna look to one of the goblins, and I'm gonna slash at him with my scimitar. Just, you know what? Screw you.
With your curved sword.
Curve. Forward.
Make the attack roll. That hits.
Dirty. Seven damage.
7 damage. Alright. It's the first damage any of these 2 goblins have taken, yes?
I'm gonna call in the other Randy to go beat up on the one I just slashed.
Mm-hmm. He can come all the way here. 0.8.
And then I'm gonna roll for the other Randy real quick, just in that combat over there.
Yeah. Both of them can make attacks. This
Okay,
guy
so one.
misses. Roll for this one.
Okay. That sucks, man. That Randy's having a bad day.
Ooh.
This Randy's even worse day. Because you had a bad day, you try to go fun, you sing that song when it goes in your eye.
It is Ali's turn.
Okay, so I'm thinking if I use my longbow, I'll have disadvantage, right?
No, you're not in melee with anyone, any enemy, unless.
Oh, okay.
Unle-
Perfect. Then I'll use my longbow to attack the one. Now it's on my right, but depending on the angle, it's on my left.
Mhm.
It's on my left, but on the screen's right. The other one.
Okay, this one.
Yes, that one has my primal mark, and now I will roll to hit and see if it hits. Because I'm gonna attack.
You have 2 attacks. That hits.
Attack. Okay, and so now I roll with the primal mark bonus. One d6 plus it's humanoid, so it's 1d4. I think that's everything. So it should take 11 damage.
All right.
Okay, and he's
11.
still alive.
Yes.
Then I will attack him again. So roll 1d20 plus 8. I get 27 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay, and now I attack him again.
Roll damage.
Okay. And it does 15 damage.
That takes out the goblin.
Awesome.
Muhammad Ali up in here.
Yeah, stinging like a
Wamasu.
whatever you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those electric lizards.
See, I wouldn't know. You haven't spent much time in the marsh, you see. Beneath me.
Aurelia's chance of survival goes up by like 0.5%. I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
This one will again attempt to hit Ali in the back. That is a 18 to hit.
Hit Ali.
It hits.
You take 7 damage.
Okay, and I have the Tower Warden. As a reaction, when I take damage from an attack, I can reflect some or all of the damage back to the attacker. The damage I can reflect is equal to 1d6, so I'd like to do that.
Okay.
And I get it. Oh yeah, it says
Must
like
be
roll.
bonus or something.
yeah, it says once you use it, you can't use it again until the next dawn. So it's like once per
Mhm.
day. Okay.
1d6.
All right. And I'm sorry, how much damage did I take?
7.
How much did you roll?
I rolled 7, and you take 5 and send 2 back
Ah,
to-
okay, thank you.
the attacker.
I like that they're called Shuda.
Yeah. This one will attempt to gut Aurelia with his dagger once again. That is a failed attack. Devin.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it says once I reach the 5th level, it's 2d6. I should have read more.
Roll another
Can
one.
I roll another
Yeah,
d6? Okay, thank you.
Another one.
Another one.
I should add this to my
Okay, so that's a 4.
soundboard.
So you reflected 6 then.
So reflected 6 total, and I
took
take
1.
1 damage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Alright, Devin is going to bonus action raping mark this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And now he's tuning in D8 because he's killed
Another
2 people
one.
with it so far. So he's gonna make a melee attack with his rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Another one.
I know.
17 a hit.
That is a hit.
Yes. Alright. Does he make his endurance save? 12.
He does not. And in fact, you can roll 2d10s.
Why is that?
I
Or did he,
rolled a natural 1.
Oh, okay. So I just want to go through the damage number, just so we're all on the same page. D8 for the rapier, 1d8 for the reaping mark, and then 2d8 for the bleed,
Yes.
and then plus my
Your
ability
agility,
modifier.
yeah.
48 plus 4, disgusting. 18. Not great. Sorry.
Disappointing. You go to town on this goblin, though.
Yeah. If only I also had sneak attack on it, it would have been
Yeah.
and crit. Like, oh,
So
I'm getting excited thinking about this.
yeah, no, me and this other mind goblin are about. I'm about to show him why you should mind goblin.
It's
Yeah.
definitely goblin time for Devon.
Yeah, I aim for his mouth with my sword.
Yeah. You cut his cheeks and his jaw just hangs with a sinister
my God.
smile. Wanna know how I
My
got
God.
these scars?
Mind goblin disrapier.
Devin says, "I'm gonna call you the Junker."
This guy
Oh,
again attacks and hits the Earth Atronach,
that poor Randy's getting bullied.
dealing a bit of damage. It is Azura's turn, and since the gas cloud has dissipated, she can act normally. She will charge this poor fella. Screaming, furious, crits! Insane.
Her first attack of the entire fight.
Yeah.
Immediately crits.
Fucking
It's
kill,
very in character for her.
kills the goblin in one hit. Just cuts his head in half, and then grabs the two halves and rips them apart with her bare hands.
If Aurelia could see that, she'd be blushing. Like, ooh. Oh, for me.
This guy will still keep the concentration on his spell and attempt an attack on Devon.
Mhm.
17.
Oh, that hits.
That is 14 damage.
Alright, I'm gonna uncanny dodge it.
Mm-hmm.
So I take 7. I'm gonna make my concentration save, so hopefully I don't lose my thing. 1d20 plus 5. Nat 20 on my
Ooh.
concentration save.
It is Kojurdon's turn. Kojurdov?
Okay, everyone.
I was muted, sorry.
Okay.
So is there any other goblin near the light?
There is this one, and this one, Which one is this one attacking?
Guess the closest one,
Mhm.
helping the Randy.
Of course.
Wait, Randy is like very close to him, right?
Yeah. It
So I
doesn't
guess
affect
I'm
you in
going
any
to
way.
Try the other one.
Mhm.
Oh, I was afraid that I had to roll for with disadvantage
No,
because
no.
he is close.
That's
So
Warhammer
I'm
rules.
going to shoot for that one.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot for that one. 2 arrows.
All right.
I rolled a 10 and a 17, which makes it 15 and a 22.
Both hit.
Both hit. So 2d8s and 2d6s.
Mhm.
Plus 4. Total of 21 damage.
Oh, meaty.
Headshot.
2 arrows to the eyes. Yes, no, maybe, but if it was a killing blow, yes.
Yeah. The
Don't know if it
goblin
is.
twitches and spasms and collapses.
Like that one movie.
It is Aurelia's turn.
The goblin collapses, but he's not dead, is he?
It's dead.
Oh, okay. So it's 2 arrows to the eyes.
Mhm.
The golem.
Like one arrow through the eye, and then the second one hits the exact same spot.
I would say the 2 eyes, so, but okay.
Hmm. And when the goblin dies and falls, it's cross-eyed, and the 2 arrows meet each other. You know.
All right. I'm going to do a group healing word.
Group selfie.
Gross.
Okay, like everyone. So I'm gonna roll this, but do keep in mind you guys heal +5 more than I would.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys heal 15, I heal only 10.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
And then I'm going to punch this goblin again with a very annoyed look on my face. That's a 6, I don't do it. I cut the air again. Professional air cutter. And I call the second Randy over to help me gang up on this goblin. Hello?
Okay.
Second Randy.
I'm gonna call both Randys over, and they're both just gonna gang up. Do they get pack tactics?
No.
They don't get gang tactics? Come on. Come on, man. That shit ain't funny, man.
That would be too dirt-y.
Yeah, but considering how hard it is to summon them, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. So the first one rolls a nat 1, but the second one rolled a 17.
They are immune to prone, so he's still standing technically, even though he's upside down. Second one, 17 hits. Roll damage. 1d8 plus 3.
11 damage.
11.
Hmm?
The goblin still hanging in there, even though barely so. Ali.
Okay, so I will attack the last remaining goblin by
Quick, Ollie, help. Quick, Ollie, let's start damaging this.
Aurelia.
okay, the last goblin by Aurelia. So I'm gonna roll to hit my first time that I'm trying to hit.
I'll mark him first.
Oh yeah, I need to primal mark him first with my bonus action, so I'll do that. So primal mark, and then I'm rolling to hit. I got a 23.
23
Alright,
hits.
And then now I'm awesome.
Oh my word.
Okay, so I do 16 damage.
That does it. The goblin is dead.
Alright. And then I look around to see if there's any more goblins, and I think only the sorcerer is left.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually I call out to Ali, leave this one to me.
Okay.
Maybe we can work out a deal with him.
Okay, and with that I put down my bow, and just kind of nod.
No,
Mhm. It is Devin's turn.
I'd like to gesture that I'd like to put my sword in my sheath and say, "Hey, you're the last one of your cohort still standing. Look around. You have no chance. I'm giving you an opportunity to bargain with your life." What's more valuable? What's in this cave or your life?
The goblin yells. I've been tricked. Its jaw loosely hanging in there.
Yeah, I forgot I did that.
Blood splattering everywhere. Between the pain and the screeching, you can hear it scream that it's been tricked. It's been not given what it was promised.
Who tricked you?
It says. She tricked me.
Is it obvious? Like, is he gesturing somewhere or just kind of yelling out? Like, she tricked me, you know? Is he like pointing somewhere or no?
Make an insight with disadvantage.
Let me check. Insight. With disadvantage, I got a 15 actually.
The goblin is not referring to anyone in this room,
Hmm.
and it is not willing to stand down either.
Okay. It's like, well, if you're unwilling to help, then you're gonna die like the rest of your brethren.
I call out before you deal the final blow. I have rope.
We are not
Okay.
taking this thing with us.
It's
Last
the
time we
magic
did
is.
this-
Do you say that in character?
Yes. Literally,
I
Eddie
had-
goes, we are not taking this with us. Because if I have to carry another fucking dead body, I swear to God, one of you is carrying.
I agree. The magic's too dangerous. I'm gonna bonus action raping mark. Or no, I've already done that. I'm gonna just make an attack roll.
Alright, I stopped jostling around in my bag for rope. Put my backpack back on.
There is no
Okay.
negotiation.
No, I got an 11.
It knocks your blade to the side with its staff.
Ugh.
I think
You'll
Begins
die like the
directly.
rest. You'll suffer. Azora.
I will do no. I will do no such thing, disgusting hag.
She sprints as she is screaming.
I bet she is.
George Brandy is screaming for outright return.
It is its turn. It will attempt an attack on Devon, and it gets a total of 20.
Okay.
I should roll. Yeah. Total of 8.
Total of 8. I'm going to Ancestor Guardian. I'll read it. When you take damage from an attack, I can use my reaction to call forth my ancestors to protect me. They appear as incorporeal beings in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of me and 5 feet of my attacker. The damage dealt is reduced by 1d6 plus my willpower, and the attacker takes an amount of damage equal to the amount rolled. You can use this trait a number of times equal to your proficiency. So I'm gonna roll a d6, and then it will be reduced by 1d6 plus 1, and he'll take that same amount.
Alright.
1d6 plus.
Devin's ancestors are summoned.
Hey, that's raining.
That's terrible. So you said I took 7 damage, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I
Total
take
of 8,
5,
sorry.
you take 2. Total of 8. Okay, so he takes 2, I take 6.
Okay. Takes 2. Not dead yet. Kozhurdov.
The Nilorian clan looks
Kojdov.
down on this goblin.
Kojdov will come out from his place and there's absolutely no other goblin around, right?
No.
So he will just join the group near the hag.
Make the attack.
Fisticuffs again. I mean, if I can move all the distance towards her. If not, I will just cross the.
What's your movement
Just
speed?
do the distance.
Is it 35?
Movement speed. Where do you see that?
On your character sheet, next to your armor class, I believe.
Speed. I never roll for speed.
What type of Khajiit are you? Satay?
It's at a,
Oh, you do have a
yes.
35 feet of movement. All Khajiit do. Okay. Do you have a bonus action dash as a monk?
I can move at double speed.
Yeah, you can reach it. Yeah, you can reach and make melee attacks. Oops, sorry.
It's good.
I will normal 2 punches.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, with the bonus 15 and 21.
Both hit.
Cool. Well, Korjuna finally get a kill?
Does he kill
So,
people?
he has killed people.
Okay.
So 2d6s.
I know, but it's been a while since you actually got a kill.
Plus 2. Wait, it's plus 2 for each to each hit or just a total?
To each hit.
Agility bonus.
It's
So
added to its
plus
hit,
4,
yeah.
So it's 13 damage.
He dies.
Sick.
The monk finally, the Ferdinand finally got to finish off an enemy.
Fatality.
It's been a while since you did that, bud. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Alrighty.
There are no more goblins left.
What is what did this big old goblin boy have on him?
Yeah, I'd like to know.
It had a staff, 3 shrunken heads, cured meat, a phial of murky green liquid,
Ooh. What's the murky green liquid?
a small purse filled with nails. I mean, creatures' nails.
Like fingernails?
Yeah, fingernails.
Oh.
And another pouch full of what looks like wax.
What's the green
So you're an
liquid?
alchemist then?
Well, there is no label on the file.
Can I use a medicine check to identify?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this.
I think Ollie is also good at alchemy.
26.
Oh, never mind.
It can be consumed, and it would restore 2d8 points of health. And it would also make you roll Constitution or be affected by... You would suffer an effect similar to the gas it cast before?
Do I take it? Because nah, I'm good. I'll be fine once I take a long rest. I'm just gonna keep it. What's the staff so that way I can figure out who I want to give it to. Unless Devin wants to help with that.
Yeah, Devin will look at the staff.
Yeah. All right, you go ahead. You got this, bud. I believe in you. I give you guidance.
Am I making Arcana or am I
Make an
just
Arcana check, yeah.
looking at- Okay.
Just here you go, buddy. Heinz blessing.
9. Could you could you give me the help
Nine.
action instead? I'm like, oh, You know, it kind of seems like you might. Could you take a look at this? It seems like
All right, Aurelius
it could
gonna take a
be.
look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently the
As Devin shakes the staff around, you can see the shrunken heads jiggle.
Yeah.
I got a
Jingling the
14.
staff.
I got a 14. What's it do?
It is a spellcasting focus.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Does it look well made, or does it look like just kind of shitty goblin stuff like everything else?
Yeah. It is goblin quality.
Oh,
Alright.
alright. Well, let's go explore the rest of the cave then. I don't think these. I mean, maybe they'll have some gold on them if anything, but I don't think we'll find much on these guys.
Aurelia looks to the looks to Aurelia and then looks to the two Randys and goes, rock, paper, scissors, who's carrying me?
Well, Azora sort of reactively does rock, paper, scissors. Looks at the two earth elementals. She made a scissors hand gesture and
She loses.
she loses. Once
She
she
looked like she
once she
had she lost.
realizes, she's like, "Oh, damn it!"
Two Randys is like, yeah, we don't have to carry that cat there, bitch.
I'm glad it was evident that, you know, she actually didn't know what she was doing. It wasn't intentionally trying to get out of carrying her. It's fun.
She carries the cleric like a baby.
Do any of the other goblins have any gold or anything of note?
You can find a set of lockpicks on them, thieves' tools.
Ooh,
Ooh.
oh yeah.
I do already have one set of thieves' tools. Is anybody else interested?
Maybe I'll find a use for him.
I kind of look over at Kocherdov. Does anybody else have a use for them? Because I've known my fair share of Khajiit.
Yeah.
And although this one seems a bit odd.
Koshudov has no interest, no real use for whatever those are, so.
Devin is flabbergasted. Alright, take him, Aurelia. Fine.
Yeah. Koshridov can use
just-
his claws as thieves' tools.
Alright. His prerogative, I guess.
That's racist.
Yeah. Devin says.
Also, I have ran into a number of locked chests to the point where I'm like, I need to use this. I need to use these.
I'm pretty good with them. Just if you want to hold on to him, you can. But you know, it wouldn't be the first time I've picked something. Speaking of, let's go try to find some locked chests.
Ollie writes down in her journal that it's racist to offer Khajiit's lockpicks.
Aurelia is being held on, but is being carried by Azora. Goes on, Shorbu.
Koshudov doesn't does not see himself like picking locks, so not opening doors he's not supposed to open.
Wait,
Oh,
zoom
could
in
help
on
it.
that. Is that zoom in? We're like a perfectly balanced theater troupe, bro.
That's cool. You can zoom.
And the two Randys are gonna be following behind us, just checking in the bag just to make sure no more goblins show up.
Was there any bread in all these food barrels that was here?
Yes.
Any hardtack? I got this aged cheese wheel a while back. I want to try to grab some like hard bread, like biscuits or something,
Mm.
if there is any.
The bread looks well, not. It's the type of bread that make in monasteries. I don't know if you've had any. It's very hard.
Yeah, it's just unleavened.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a hard flatbread, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to take like a few like sheets of it if I can, and
Mhm.
I'll just use it as a ration. later, I
There's
guess.
2 loaves of it. One of them has bite marks on it, and by judging by the space between the tooth marks, you can tell they were made by someone with not a lot of teeth. Maybe one of the goblins.
Am I able to like break off that side of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I break off the bitten side
Mm-hmm.
of that loaf, and I take the other loaf as well.
Actually, before I forget, DM, I think I might actually take that potion
Yeah,
because
that's
we're out
pretty
of
easy.
combat. We'll be fine.
Maybe we can remove the impurities and just retain the healing quality of it.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'll be fine.
If you have poisoner's kit or brewing kit, you might be able to.
Yeah, or if we get
Wait.
access to an alchemy table and somebody has proficiency with that,
Mhm.
maybe.
Wait a second. Can I use purify food and water on it?
Well, it's food and drink, or is it food and water?
It's food and drink, yeah.
Food and drink. Can I
Let's
use it on
see.
that?
Let me see how it's worded exactly.
Because the last time I did it, I used it to get the definitely ricin, which
Yeah.
I still have.
It is a ritual. All non-magic food and drink within such and such. Yeah, you would be able to, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any
Cool.
magic points right now, so we'll have to wait till later, boys.
Well, it's ritual. You can just cast it.
Yeah, it will
Just
take 1
10
minute.
minutes to do it.
Yeah,
Or 1 minute or 10 minutes. I don't know.
1 minute, yeah.
Either way.
Alright, I'm gonna do it to purify this thing.
It's 10 times the casting time, so one action is like
Oh, I
6
see.
seconds. Yeah.
I didn't realize it was 10 times.
Just,
Cool.
Like, as-
let's,
Like, as she's being carried, you see her just doing the ritual, just...
That's sick. Is that 2d8?
2d8 healing, yeah.
Wow. Really good. Okay. I'm gonna continue through the way that we were
Rituals
going
take
originally.
extra 10 minutes to complete.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hmm.
Alright, so we're good.
Yeah, it's gonna be 10 minutes.
Just assume I'm just gonna be following them while... Or, we're gonna be... I'm gonna be carried with 2 Randys following behind the party.
Oh. Azora says, I can't see shit in here.
Aurelia puts wait, no, I can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a lit torch from where we were, and just walk with the group. With it.
Korzhdov answers to Azora's statement by saying, "But you can smell it."
Ollie checks her feet cautiously.
Aurelia starts giggling really loudly.
There are mushrooms, and there are even more mushrooms next to heaps of smelly, gooey substances smeared on the walls, even.
Do you guys remember that Dwemer ruin that of course has Falmer, and there is one room that has a grill with mushrooms being grilled, and those look tasty. I would like to try. I would like to try those.
It doesn't come to mind, but that's good to know, Ferdinand. Thank you.
I think it's Alfton, the one near Winterhold, but I'm not sure.
Don't remember.
All thumbs or whatever.
Maybe.
Now that I think about it, I'm gonna change the names of Randy and Randy to Bill and Ted.
That's good.
And they both just, and every time they look, they just go, dude,
Excellent.
dude, this is like totally weird, bruh. It's weird. It's like a rat.
I asked the group, does anybody know if these mushrooms are like useful alchemically, or if they're just waste? Or I don't know. If
I
I've seen
mean,
these
probably some should have alchemy properties.
Make a
Do we
nature
wanna
check.
grab it?
May I also do a nature check?
You can, yes.
Thank you.
Hold on, I think I need to put this in.
I'm going to make a nature check too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's enough, but
Somebody will roll well.
much.
Yeah.
Nature,
19.
Nature.
19.
Oh, okay.
5 now.
I rolled total. I rolled a total of 11. I don't
Okay.
think that's enough.
Ali, you pick one, and you can feel a wet texture as you grab it, more than it normally would be. And it smells very bad. It doesn't smell like a mushroom. And the substance sticks to your fingers. It's brown.
I take
Yeah,
out
we
my
got
water
the gist.
canteen with my left hand and spend the rest of this time washing my hands.
Mm-hmm. Devin, you recognize these mushrooms. They are fly amanita mushrooms.
Oh, nice. I want to grab them up.
Make a survival check.
Okay. That's true. It's not enough just identifying them. I have to actually pick them well and keep the good parts.
Because when you pick ingredients in the games, the little message, the log says
one.
you successfully harvest such and such. You unsuccessfully.
That's incredible, dude.
Yeah. You have the
somebody
same
else grab
fate.
these? I'm having a hard time.
Yeah, you have the same fate as Ali.
Ugh. Is anybody here smart?
You get one of them.
We get one.
Yeah, you get a total of one of them.
Okay. Are there
Unfortunately,
any? possibly be
that
picked?
would be the cleric.
There are more around the cave. Yeah.
All right. Can somebody else pick the rest of these? I don't seem to be having very good luck.
Wait. Are there any chests around?
Yes. There are. This is a Skyrim chest, even.
It is, yeah.
Looks like it.
Quick, guys, check that. We need to see if it's got our dose of like 30 septums.
At the mention of septums, Devin runs over and tries the lock mechanism on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, is the ritual? Is the ritual done yet?
It wouldn't be, no. It would be after we're finished here. You can attempt to pick the lock, Devin.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. I have advantage on these. 2d20.
Takes the torch and leaves the rest of you in the dark.
Yeah, I took the torch. All right, 2d20
Uh,
plus 7. Surely one of these, right? All right, I get a 25.
Okay. The chest opens. And inside you can see a collection of alchemical ingredients.
Oh yeah.
Mushrooms,
I'm
body parts of various creatures.
if there's a danger heart in there, we need to keep that.
Is there
You,
anything specific I should mark down on my equipment?
you can write 1 taproot,
Mm.
2 giant's toe, and 4 torchbug thorax.
These are a pain as well to get.
For reference, we're using Skyrim ingredient effects because Oblivion sucks
Yeah.
ass.
Sounds good.
Which one, the remake or the regular one?
All of them.
Stop! You violated the law.
I bring these ingredients over to the group and say, hey, does anybody want these? And I hold out one giant toe in each hand.
Aurelia goes, I think I might
Giant,
be able to make it for that.
giant thumbs up.
Yeah. He
Hey!
kind of like he tries to make it look like he's giving a thumbs up with it.
Hey, you might want to summon that one noble from High Rock.
Mm. And there's potions next to the chest and this alchemy table.
Now that I'm done, I'm gonna walk over and check out the potion.
The potions are drain stamina and drain magicka. Now, in this scenario, when someone gets hit by a weapon coated with drain stamina potion, they can, if they fail the check, they can either take an action or a half action. And when they are hit by a damage magicka potion, they lose magic points.
When you,
Oh, really?
So
they
essentially,
lose a half
essentially they get paralyzed in the first one.
Aurelia hands off the. I'll keep the drain magicka, but I'm gonna hand off the drain stamina. Devin, I'm gonna go. That might come in handy later for some arrows.
Yeah, I think I want to give this drain stamina to Ollie.
I accept it gladly and say thank you.
Can you mark? Potion.
Bill and Ted show up. They're just like, excellent.
Dude!
Are these guys talking?
No, they're not.
Okay, I'm just making sure. For my note.
I just like doing that. Just making
I think-
jokes.
Yeah.
I think Aurelia is starting to have some.
Hallucinations.
Yes.
They are my friends. They're also my sons.
They talk to me. They talk to me.
Is the
And
poison
you will
getting
obey
to
me.
Aurelia?
And you will obey them as you will obey me.
when nobody, me when they tried to hurt Bill. Don't you take my son. Don't you take my son.
Devin is considering all of the people who he's made drunk selling alcohol, looking at Aurelia. And he's not sure if it's all worth it.
I would like. I'm gonna follow Korzhudov and his aura,
Yeah, we're all going together, I think.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna cast the light cantrip.
Shit. Looking to the left, you see a body on the floor. It's not a goblin.
Oh.
Check him out.
Yeah,
Close
let's
the
check
door, we'll
him out.
check him out.
All right.
Is it a giant body? Apparently, a giant.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
Is it a midget?
I summoned Sir Galahad.
By
whatever it
the equipment the body has on it, you can tell that it is a vigilant of Stendar.
Oh,
Korshudov says, "We believe we have found them."
Sure looks like it.
How is the body? Is it like mutilated or just like killed normally with one stab wound or something like that?
I'd like to make a. I think that'd be a
Like
medicine check.
if it's like recognizable as a person.
It's very evident that he's been killed by a large number of shanks
Probably
to his abdomen and back,
Okay.
and left where he fell.
Stab.
Yeah.
Is that the only body that we see around?
Yes.
Huh.
When they mentioned vigilant, I mentioned like half a dozen at least.
Yeah.
Maybe at least 2.
Aurelio, like, as she kind of walks over, sees the body, and she goes, "Huh. Seems that seems they got to her, or seems they got to that guy. That sucks."
Ollie asks, was he not traveling with the team?
He-
And looks
Insight check?
around. Go ahead.
Insight. Or wait, would that be insight or perception?
Maybe
For what?
investigation even.
I'm wondering if he was traveling with a team or if he just was going at it alone. Like, was he just traveling alone and they caught him? Like, I want to know where his team is, if he had a team.
The other vigilants told you that there was a group of vigilants. It wasn't just one. They would have mentioned the vigilant of Stendar, and they would have also given you his name, probably.
Alright. Ollie kind of, like, slowly, like, checks around the room.
You see more mushrooms. Some of them are in neatly placed in baskets. It appears that the goblins are also gathering those. And there is a chest.
Since I already have some of the fly amanitas, I'm gonna take like a basket or 2.
I'd like to. Is the chest locked?
This one is not. The mushrooms are not amanitas. They are Namira's rot.
Ooh.
They can be used to make damage magica potions. Poisons.
Mm.
Potions. Yes. I assume that if you know what an ingredient is, you know the first effect. As if you would
Yeah.
consume it, yeah.
Okay. Does anybody else want to carry these? They're not exactly good for you.
There is a total of 14 of them around, both in the baskets and the chest.
Oh wait, can I check the chest?
The chest is chock full of mushrooms.
Oh, full of mushrooms. Okay.
Just
Well then.
mushrooms. We can sell those, I guess.
Yeah, I mentioned the wood elf alchemist. I bet you he'll buy these.
Yeah, I bet he would.
We could even pay him to make some potions with them, I'm sure, or tell us more about them.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty helpful. I'm just gonna put them in a bag, you know.
Yeah. I have some other ingredients as well if you want me to carry the ingredients, or if you want to carry these, either way.
And carry them.
Right.
Let's look for these other vigilants of Stendar. Or wait.
Yeah.
Probably check the body of the vigilant of
Yeah,
Stendar.
let's carry the body and see if there's any identifying material on him. Like maybe he has an engraved amulet of Stendar or some kind of sigil showing rank or something.
He does have
Maybe-
an amulet. Standard. These also have properties.
Block 10% more damage with your shield.
Something like that.
I'm gonna take the amulet back just so they know we recovered that we found them.
Yeah, I don't know if it's reasonable that we bring the body all the way back, but I guess we could. It wouldn't be the first body we brought them.
Do you want to carry bodies? Because they weigh a lot.
Yeah, it's not like you have two eternally bound to you Atronachs we could use to carry it.
Yeah, too bad.
Okay, let me put it to you this way: we're not gonna sit there for 3 sessions with a dead body in the cart again.
Third time.
Yeah, we can
charming,
go.
though.
We can simply go back and tell the other.
Well, how about we just bury him?
here?
Yeah, I mean, he'll probably decompose pretty quick. Look at all the mushrooms.
Mm.
Yeah, we could just tell them where he's at, and they'll go retrieve him.
Yeah, if they want to. I'm sure.
if
Well,
they
they already knew where he was at, but I guess they can go
Yes,
now
but
that it's safe.
it. Now it's safe to come in and retrieve the bodies.
The body will start to stink after probably the first day.
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days.
Yeah.
The body will be very stinky.
I think it already is stinky. It took us a while to even get here. How about this? We take the amulet and we can bring it back to them, and if they want it, they can have it, and we bury him here.
I get out my cartography tools and I write like a little path to where his body is so that we can put it with that.
I think
Mhm.
they would like to retrieve the bodies instead of being left here, buried or not.
So do you suggest we don't bury him and just leave him out?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm adding to my inventory the map to Dead Vigilant in Goblin Cave.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna with the light that I have, the little light cantrip, I'll go and explore. Just go and see if there are other bodies up ahead.
Portudov will accompany Aurelia too and
Yeah, I'll follow
exploring the
behind
rest of the
Portugal.
cave.
Amulet of Stendar. As a bonus action, you can speak the amulet's command word to activate it for 1 minute. For the duration, your armor class is increased by 1. Any damage you take is reduced by 1d4.
Oh, wow.
Once per day.
Hmm. Is it do you have to attune to it?
Not exactly, but I wouldn't say you can carry 2 different amulets of gods. Could only have the active effect of one of them.
Do we know
don't-
the
I-
command word?
If you cast Identify on it, yes. Or you could
I
ask
see.
one of the Vigilants, the living ones, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
The Vigilant has a potion of Cure Disease on him.
Want another one of these, Aurelia?
Yeah, sure. One of these potions?
Cure disease.
Ah, sweet. Now I can cure all of us. That doesn't
what
mean
are
go
these?
crazy, you party animals.
Azora has picked one of the scrolls he's found here and attempts to read what's on it.
Do not read the spell.
I look at the scroll. I go I like what? Hold on before you do something bad.
I think. Yeah. What's most surprising in Devin is that she can read.
Aurelia taught her how to read.
Painstakingly.
What do I need to know how to read? All I need to know is, Josh, Isola, do you want to know how to read a book? Yes. You want to stop being dumb? Yes. Then you need to learn how to read. Damn it. So are these just regular scrolls or are they magic?
They are magic. The three of them are fire shield,
Ooh.
which means that whenever a creature enters the space around you or starts its turn there, they have to make an agility saving throw or take fire damage. And the other two are. Give me 1 second. Take a look at these spells here. Weakness to elements. You can cast this spell. You can choose a creature you can see within range, 90 feet. And they must succeed on an endurance saving throw. Or it takes, well, the default spell says that it loses its resistance to that damage, but I say it takes double. If it's immune to it, it has resistance. If it has resistance, it loses it. And if it doesn't have any of those, it is vulnerable to it. Takes double the damage.
So whatever status it is, it gets one more vulnerable to it.
Yes. I'm sending it
Cool.
to the hints.
Anybody want this? How long does
Oh,
it
what
last,
about-
by the way? Is it clear?
Concentration for 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
And what is
What's-
this? I'm sorry.
It's the
It's a scroll.
I'll take the fire shield. That
Oh.
just sounds like something useful for me.
Does anybody else here do any kind of elemental damage? Is it any element or is it?
Any element.
Oh wow. When you say element, is it any damage type?
Yes, the damage types are acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, and thunder.
Okay, yeah. So any of the elemental, but not like necrotic, radiant, or
No.
psychic. Okay. Well, I'd imagine that Aurelia can probably do the light damage, and I can do fire damage. Does anybody else have any other?
We're the only two casters, I think.
All right. I'm okay using this. If you don't want it.
What's the? I mean, I'll carry. I mean, listen, I already got the fire shield. What's the third one?
These are the types of scrolls you find. It's 5 of them. 3 of them have the fire shield effect, and the other 2 have the
Oh, there are two.
Oh,
other
well, then
one I
I'll
said.
I'll take the 3 fire shields. I think.
Devin's gonna definitely grab one of the fire shields. He'd be like, "Hey, you sure you need all of these?" It'll probably take you a while to go through all of them, huh?
Okay. And I'll take one of the elements.
Cool.
One of the element scrolls.
Anybody can read a spell scroll, correct?
It's an Arcana check.
Okay, so
Okay.
if they roll in that one, that's not good.
Yeah. Okay.
First-
I'll take an elemental vulnerability and one fire shield. You can
Okay.
take the rest.
Yeah, I'll take the elemental vulnerability because I'm gonna need the. We can easily. I can actually use that very well.
Did you say that radiant was one of them, or was it not one of them?
No, there's no radiant between those, no.
I was about to say.
yeah, I don't even know if you can use it.
Well, I still have fire spell.
Oh, you have a fire spell. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, clerics don't always just do radiant damage. They also
I know. Well, you haven't used one, so I didn't know.
I mean, yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I just use burning hands.
Oh, you do use burning hands, correct? All right.
Yeah, but I didn't use it during the fight. So
Yeah. So I didn't connect it.
would have been actually probably more useful had I used that. Think about
It is an AOE attack, yeah.
Would have been a lot easier, but I just look at his aura and I just go, Don't read scrolls in case something goes bad.
How else am I supposed to know what it does?
How do we
You-
know what it does?
You
Well,
you can
You know that if you read it out loud and make specific gestures, you can channel the magicka. But it
So we
wouldn't be
can read it and
wise to.
understand it, but we don't
Yeah,
say it out loud.
yeah.
Okay, got it.
Aurelian goes.
It's like
"Just bring it
reading. Yeah,
to
go
me."
ahead. Go ahead.
Aurelian goes, just bring it to me. Don't try to read it, otherwise you might accidentally set it off.
Hmm.
And that wouldn't be good.
Azora,
might hurt
can you,
yourself.
do you always have to speak out loud while you read?
No.
She does.
Can I make an insight check?
Make an insight check.
She looks at Devin and just like with a very stop bullying her, please.
I turn
Stop.
to Aurelia and ask, how would you feel if you didn't have breakfast this morning?
Aurelia just looks and goes, well then whose fault is that for not having breakfast this morning?
But how would you feel
If you hadn't.
if you hadn't? Do you know how you'd feel?
I just ate one of my field rations.
You know, but if you didn't, how would you feel?
Hungry.
Oh, okay.
I like nod like approvingly,
Yeah.
like and like a little note.
Aurelia just looks at the Argonian and just thinks to herself, what a weird ass question.
Devin turns to the lizard and says, "We use the same test at home."
Anyway, I think that might actually be it. I'm not sure if we're still gotta look for those dead bodies.
Mhm.
Are there are those books right there?
They are books, yeah.
Which one of them? I'd like to just sift through them real quick.
Ollie's
The
all
last Argonian made.
and looks to see all the
Hey,
titles.
right up your alley.
It's the Song of Penilal. The other one about the Wolf Queen.
The last Argonian made.
I can't recall
Of
any.
course.
And the other two of them are the History of the Empire. Both are the first volume.
Oh, damn. We couldn't find the last Argonian made. That's our next quest. Find the last Argonian
I
made.
take one of the first volumes of the History of the Empire.
Wrote it.
Oh, no.
Write it down.
Okay.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down.
Whoa.
Now.
And then I take the songbook as well.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, don't worry, guys. If we need to know the history of the Empire, we'll send Bill and Ted back in time.
Ugh.
You find
Excellent.
more bodies.
And how do they look like?
Yeah, let's
More
go.
vigilance.
Yes, more vigilance.
I'd like to go up to each one and take their amulet.
Right before you touch them, a strange light forms above you.
Oh, hell.
Hate when it does that.
Greetings, mortals.
Ah, hell.
I see you are worthy to become my champions.
Ollie pulls out the cartography map and quickly makes edits to the rest of the bodies and floating figure.
Is this Stendar?
What you see around you are failures, testament to their weakness, their blood soiling the ground on which you walk.
Who is this?
I am Boethia.
Uh-oh.
Do as I say, and I may grant you powers, wealth, fame, success.
Religion check.
You can make religion checks.
Okay.
That's
I say to the
13.
voice, what do you ask of us?
Take up the fallen vigilance arms. Pick up their weapons. And make it so that the remainder of their troop back at the castle share the same fate. Fail to accomplish this mission, and I will make sure that you face a worthy champion. That you will face punishment for disobeying. What say you, mortals? Are you worthy?
Korzydov will quickly and firmly say, I refuse any dealings. This one refuse any dealings with such as you, Daedra.
Nope. I'm good.
Alkosh protects me and guides me. I rebuke ye and your deeds.
Oh god, don't tell me we're gonna into another combat.
If I rolled a 16, what do I know about this religion?
I also rolled 16 plus 1. It gives me a 17.
1 second. Okay. Boethia is the Daedric prince, goddess of treachery, sedition, and unlawful overthrow of authority.
Backstabbing. She is only impressed if you simply punch the next one for no reason. Surprise me, and I'll punch you in the face like that.
Tricksy ass
Yeah.
bitch.
In Skyrim, she orders you to kill everyone She orders you to kill her former champion, and everyone with in the cave, always stealthily by the back, dagger to the throat.
He also has you kill all of her cultists and a
Yep.
companion of your choice and sacrifice
Yep.
it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I'm good. I'm not dealing with this.
Boethia it's probably amongst the entities that Kochudov would ever engage with
Okay. Seeing
for
that
whatever reason.
the group clearly doesn't want to do business with this floating light, I say, well, my map's finished, so we should be good to go. And I get ready to head out of the cave.
Yep.
Kochudov is also ready to get away from the cave. Though now he feels conflicted about warning the others about the bodies of the vigilance, since Boethia is around. It would probably put them in danger also.
That's why I'm gathering their amulets to let them know, hey, we found them, but we'll worry her. We'll tell them about the Daedra inside the cave, and probably not a good idea to go in. Unprepared, that is.
Yep. Yes.
There is one last word from the shining entity.
Psych? Probably.
Foolishness!
and
What
it
was it?
indissipates.
What was that? I didn't.
Foolishness.
Foolishness.
Ah, like a bit shaken up. Aurelia just like I would say Aurelia like was a bit shaken up seeing it Daedra, and she just kind of is just holding on to Azora just a little bit nervously.
Mhm.
Ollie is working on the map. There's an arrow that was pointing to
Bruh.
a little like dotted ring, and it said floating light. She's erasing floating light and writing in Boethia.
Mm-hmm.
So
And Devin is just kind of standing there, straight faced.
Mm-hmm.
all right. So oh wait, what's that over there?
What's that?
Ooh, shiny.
I want to see what's in here.
There are fleshy bits on the ground, a musical instrument, and a
Oh.
chest.
I'd like to pick up the musical instrument and walk to the chest.
Mhm. You can attempt to open the chest.
Ooh, it's a lockpick.
Don't break the lock, Devin says.
Don't worry, I got this. I got this.
Do you have thieves' tools?
Yeah, actually, remember you gave them to me?
Oh, you. I guess you did. Yeah.
I rolled a 12.
You trigger the trap.
Ow.
Make an agility saving throw.
Dirty 20.
You take 4 damage.
Wow.
As spikes push out of crevices in the rock.
Hmm.
So is the trap disabled or
It's triggered. It hit you.
okay?
It,
Like as soon as Aurelia
hit
takes
you a little bit,
damage,
you know.
you hear, oh god damn, oh. The two Randys are just like, or no, Bill and Tanner is standing there. So, I'd like to open the chest.
After taking you a little bit, you manage to open the chest. Inside, you find 35 septims.
I'll give that to Devin.
Ollie, do you want some? I've been kind of taking all of them.
Yes, I recommend that we split it like 4 ways or 5 ways.
Actually, yeah, I'll give the 35. I'll give the 35 to Ollie since
Mm-hmm.
You got some spell scrolls,
yeah.
ingredients.
An
I
empty.
think
And,
I-
What?
Go ahead.
What else is in there?
An empty petty soul gem. And a sacrificial dagger, which is a
Ooh.
+1/+1 magic dagger.
I look at this dagger. I'd like to make a religion check before I pick it up.
A
It
new
is-
soul touches the beacon.
It is a Boethia dagger. It's made of
Or
ebony.
Aurelia's gonna just kind of close the chest and just say there was nothing else other than the
Did he
other
pick
than
up the
30
dagger?
No, I don't
Nope.
think so. Yeah.
No, I'm
So we
not
just
picking
looked
up.
at it in there and identify as Boetia.
And
Okay.
I keep that secret. I'm not letting anybody. We're not gonna fuck with anything with Boethia or whatever the hell her name is.
Mm-hmm.
Last time we messed with Daedric artifacts,
What's my passive insight is 10 plus
Plus your insight
plus the insight
modifier.
modifier, right?
Yeah.
All right, I have a 14 passive insight. Could you roll deception?
Yeah. Roll deception, Aurelia.
looks like we're adding guidance to that one.
Well, Devin, you see Aurelia cast a spell before she answers.
11.
She says, "Kind guide me."
You can clearly tell she's lying.
Okay, yeah, that definitely piques Devin's interest then.
As if to see it, she goes, "Cursed dagger. Do not touch, dumbass Dunmer."
Was that what you say?
Yes, I say do not touch. Cursed dagger.
What make you checked it out? It's cursed.
Well, it's Boethia's dagger, so I'm assuming it's cursed.
Well,
Very
Boethiah is
cursed.
one of the good Daedra that the Dunmer worship and revere.
You
This is
mean the one
very
that,
important in Velothi culture.
You mean the one that we just found?
What do you mean? What do you mean? The one? What's the one?
You know, the one that just showed up?
Boethia, yeah. The very same. The Prince of Murder. Sedition, treachery, plots. That one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the one that the Murag Tong follows and worships and keep order
Koshudov
in
looks at
Morrowind.
Draven.
Driven.
Koshudov looks at the elf with the side eye.
Yeah,
They're
I'd like
very
to,
important in Dunmeri society. The Morag
like-
Tong.
I'd like to look at the dagger first and figure out if it's actually cursed.
When you look at it, are you touching it, or are you just sticking your head in the box, or like, how are you
I'm
doing
just
this?
opening it
What's
and
in the
looking at it.
box?
Devin's also walking over at this point and then looking at it with you.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't say cursed anywhere on it.
It doesn't say the word curse. Does it have any inscriptions besides maybe like well, what does it actually look like?
Mm,
Do not touch.
let me see.
I know it's made of ebony, but
The portion of the blade that's right after the handle is serrated,
Whoa.
and of course the edge is sharp, and the edge, the very tip of the blade, is sharp on both sides.
Hmm.
Aurelia kind of just looks at it and then just looks at Devin. She goes, "Do you think you can make any use out of that?"
Early, right? It's all I do is stab people.
All right. Be careful with it.
I won't use it on you.
Well,
I pick it up.
Mm-hmm. You can
It's just a
feel it's a +1/+1 magic weapon. So if
But
anything
it's still
has
1d4 is the damage die, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
If anything has resistance to physical damage, you go through with this.
But it still does piercing. It's just magical. So it has that.
Yeah.
Okay.
the only reason why I would think something like that would be cursed is because we just met the Daedra, and she got pretty mad. So you have been cursed with shrimp pick.
Do you say that in character?
No, I'm saying that out of character. That'd just be a funny
It's a
curse.
common problem among elves.
This isn't it's all elves. This isn't a new revelation, you idiot. Why don't you do us a favor and tell us something we don't know?
And this will be it for today's session, everyone.
Yay!
Okay.
Thanks everybody
Okay.
for joining.
Whole
Thank you for watching, guys. We will be seeing you on the next one.
see you next time.
Hopefully things go
A whole
better.
Thank
session
you.
inside the cave.